Here at the Aspen Ideas Festival, one theme that's been talked about for days now is income, inequality, and what do we do in the private sector. What are your thoughts about the responsibility of private sector versus government?
Well, first, it's clear that we have the worst income inequality since 1930, and that's not a good thing. Clearly, the wealthiest people are getting wealthier and the poor people are not advancing. Income inequality is an important concern of the business community and should be an important concern, because if you don't have people who are rising in society, you're not going to have consumers, you're also not going to have a healthy society. But there's another concern, which is social mobility. If people at the bottom of the pie don't feel that they can rise, that's a problem. In my case, I thought that I could always rise up by working hard and so forth, but many people now don't feel that's the case. So it's not just income inequality, but it's the ability of people to rise up from the lower parts of society to the higher income parts of society.
So I've lost count about how many candidates are interested in running for president at this point. What should the dialogue be that helps issues like this, that helps American business go forward? How do we separate the rhetoric, and what should everyone be talking about right now?
Well, clearly income inequality is an important issue, but also how can we make our economy grow again? How can we grow at 3 and 4% a year, not 2% or so a year? How can we also create the kind of jobs that people want to have? How can we be competitive with countries like China, which are becoming increasingly competitive with us? And I think that competition is good and it's healthy, but we need to make sure we're going to be competitive 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Unfortunately, many times in campaigns you have rhetoric and you have buzzwords, and they don't really lead to a lot. I hope that candidates, as they have these debates, will actually try to say things that will be substantive and not just do sound bites.
Are you worried the economy might be stuck at this 2–2.5% growth rate for a while?
I am concerned about it a bit, because we haven't grown at 3 or 4% for quite some time since the Great Recession. And one of the concerns that I have and others have is that we have an aging population, and we have a large percentage of the workforce now not working. Right now, we have, since 1977, we've never had such a low percentage of people in the workforce who are available to work. It's right now, I think, 62.6%. That's very low. And if people are not working, then you really can't have as high a growth rate as you want, because you have people who are not being productive. So I hope we can get the participation rate higher to maybe 63, 64%, and I think that would help our economy grow. But right now, it's really stuck kind of where it is.
July, of course, we celebrate Independence Day. You are a very well-known philanthropist, and you have been putting some of your money toward restoring monuments and keeping a part of our history. How do you get more people to be like you? Why don't more billionaires sign the Giving Pledge?
Well, today, when it first started, I was one of the original 40 to sign it. Today we have a little bit more than 140. We hope to get about 150 by the time of the 5th anniversary, which is coming up soon. And I hope that more people will do it. We've had more success in the United States than outside. Outside the United States, the idea of giving away half your net worth is just not something that's easy to get people to do. We've signed up some people from outside, but it's not as many as we would like. I do hope that we encourage everybody, though, not to just think you have to be a billionaire or very wealthy to give away money. Philanthropy is an ancient Greek word that means loving humanity. It doesn't mean rich people writing checks. So you can do many other things to help people with your time, your energy, ideas, and you don't have to be fabulously wealthy to do that. So part of the Giving Pledge idea is to get other people to think about giving away money or giving away their time, energy, ideas, whatever they can afford to do. And I think society would be better if that happens.
David Rubenstein, we're thankful for the time you gave us.
My pleasure. Thank you.